afternoon. Welcome back to Auto Detour. My name is Ryan and this is my 2007 Audi S8. And yes, you read the title correctly. Today we are going to be modifying the S8 with zip ties. Now, Audi has gone through great lengths to quiet down this car from the factory. They've gone so far as 4 catalytic converters, 4 resonators, and 2 mufflers. And even the mufflers have the butterfly valves in them that shut down when you're not under heavy throttle to keep the car even quieter for around town driving. Now, given that we know that the S8 has a Lamborghini V10 under the hood, that seems like the opposite of what we want. So let's see if we can do a little more to help that today. I will mention that my exhaust has been modified slightly. In one of my past videos I had all 4 of those resonators deleted. So if you're doing this to a stock S8, don't expect the same noise that mine's gonna make, but it still should make a difference for you. So let's go ahead, get the car up on ramps and get started. Alright, so before I get it pulled up onto the ramps here, I want to throw in a couple of sound clips of a cold start, an idle, and even some acceleration and deceleration from other videos that I did. I'll put links to those videos down below, but just so hopefully you can get an idea, there's a difference in the sound. Say that obviously under hard acceleration it's going to sound the same because that's when those butterfly valves open, and I'll show you those valves here in a second. I'm really hoping to get a little more volume, a little more noise out of the exhaust at startup and idle, just light driving around town. Obviously under heavy acceleration the valves open, so the exhaust is louder, but then as soon as you let off the gas for deceleration they close. And I'm hoping to get maybe some pops out of the exhaust or some just a louder deceleration noise. Now I do want to mention that this is possible to be done without putting it up on ramps. It's just putting it up on the ramps is going to make it so much easier for me to be able to get it on camera and show you guys how I did it. Okay, now this is a simple modification, should just take you a couple of minutes to do, but just to show you where we're looking here, we have the tailpipes here, and we have our vacuum actuator here for the exhaust, and coming off the vacuum actuator, I don't know if you can see this, but there's an arm right here, and it goes up to the butterfly valve inside the exhaust pipe here. You give us a nice little hole here to use for our zip tie, and you can just manually move this actuator by hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to run the zip tie through this hole around the actuator arm, and then once we get it zipped up we're going to pull it all the way down and tighten it, and that should hold the actuator open. So I hope you can see this okay. I'm just simply going to go up through this hole around the back side of the actuator arm, the side of the arm that's facing towards the back of the car. I'm going to go around the actuator arm and simply just connect the zip tie back together. So we'll tighten that up a bit. Don't worry, I'm using black zip ties just to keep this mod classy. So now what we're going to do is, now that we've got the zip tie around the actuator arm, we're going to fully open the actuator with our other hand and just tighten it down just like this. And you may need to grab a pair of pliers just to make sure you get that zip tie nice and tight. Grab your cut-off pliers and just cut the tail off that zip tie. And there you have it. That zip tie is holding that actuator arm forward and completely open. And so now your butterfly valve should be all the way open. Now I'm going to go quick do the other side, then we'll do a quick startup and take the car for a drive, see if it sounds any different. Alright, there we go. Just got the other side done as well. You can see it here. Make sure you go around the back side of the bracket to pull the arm towards the back of the car. That will hold it open the best. Alright, so here we are at warm idle now. Now I'm not sure if the microphone's picking this up, because there is a much lower tone coming out of the exhaust now than there was before at idle even. So let me go give it a couple of revs. Oh, looks like I spit exhaust on you. So, sounds great, of course. Hope it sounded good to you guys. One thing I've noticed though, if you've heard an S8 rev in person with those valves are actually pretty noisy. It's kind of like a metal on metal scrape almost. You can hear the valve scraping inside the exhaust pipe. So now you don't hear that anymore, which I like. I didn't really like the sound of those valves opening up when you rev it. That wasn't really a big deal though, but just something I noticed. Let's go for a drive and see how it sounds on acceleration, but mostly deceleration. to the house now. I can't say that I've noticed any noise difference on the inside. I went out and cruised at freeway speeds and still no droning, so it is noticeably louder when I start it up and at idle, so that is good, I guess. I mean, that's what we're going for. We want to hear that more of that Lamborghini V10. But that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope this was fun and informative. I hope it inspires you to do some fun things with your car. Don't forget to subscribe and go check out my video. I am doing a GoPro Hero 6 giveaway. You have to be subscribed to my channel. You have to share one or more of my videos with your friends. And you also have to follow me on Instagram at AutoDetour. But that's gonna do it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video if you had fun and you enjoyed it. Have a great day. We'll talk to you next time.